Probably the most notable 2001 release comes in the form of the Skate Crew, a series of 12 dudes not representing fingers but instead the mascots from big skate brands. Some would maybe consider these their own tech deck series, but the dude name is seen in the corner of each package, therefore confirming their status. For Series 1, each figure is meant to be a version of the well-known skate mascots Wet Willie, Flameboy, and Devilman from World Industries, and the Grim Reaper from Blind. These figures are similar to the dudes in many ways, with their size, heavy referencing, and magnetic feet. Occasionally, you'll run into copies of Series 1 Skate Crew members that don't advertise being magnetic. These are just identical foreign variants that do actually include the word Magna just underneath the bubble. The dudes seen in the Skate Crew series typically lean even stronger into who they're parodying, like with the Notorious B.I.G., Bruce Lee, and Coolio. Of course, other references are made, but like normal dudes, some are less obvious, and sometimes the mascots are just purely representing themselves. The only other series that made a comeback in 2002 was the Skate Crew, with the addition of crews 2, 3, and 4. Instead of there being 12 in a crew, it is now only sets of 6. Here we not only see new designs and characters from Blind and World Industries, but we're also introduced to some new faces from brands Pig and Toy Machine. These overall are some of the most unique figures out there, especially the Pig characters, who you would likely not be able to identify as dudes unless you were really in the know. Not only do these Skate Crew showcase some of the wildest designs in the entire series, their packaging as well is quite diverse. Most of these figures are meant to simply represent their respective skateboard art, while others like, again, World Industries for example, really lean into the tech deck parody trend. Even those examples though have real life board counterparts. Something to note with the Reaper scene here, there was once a prototype design made for him where he was posed in his more traditional stance, though he never made it past this early mold. Even more obscure, unreleased lore related to the Skate Crew series was revealed by prior X-Concepts designer Jeff Batson when he showcased these figures, who aren't immediately recognizable, but they have a crazy backstory. When the first Skate Crew was shown in the 2001 employee catalog, on the bottom of the page was a statement claiming Alien Workshop and Tumyeto figures were coming soon. The Tumyeto dudes would eventually materialize in the form of the previously seen related brands, but for Alien Workshop, nothing. These figures right here are almost certainly the planned Alien Workshop crew members, with their designs perfectly matching those seen on some of their popular boards. The artist behind one of the mascots even posted about the figure on Instagram, where he stated his past disinterest with turning the board design into a physical toy. World Industries and Blind are back with the release of Skate Crew 5. Not only are the original Skate Crew brands again the focus, the set number increases back to the original 12. Of those 12, 10 are based around Flameboy and Wet Willie, and only 2 are Blind related, one of which is a repeat from Skate Crew 1. Parodies are present, and the designs are that to be expected of the series, with some dabbling in rather adult ideas for a kid's toy. On a bit of a sad note, 2004 would see the end of the Skate Crew series with the release of Crew 6, which was made up of 6 total figures, mostly originating from Blind, with 1 from World Industries. In terms of rarest dudes out there, some of these are within the top 10. Not only are the figures themselves hard to find, it's rare to see the brand Blind represented with these characters over the normal Reaper. That's also the case for the sole World Industries representative, who surprisingly isn't just a new version of Wet Willie or Flameboy. This figure is named Skullbo, who appears to be a new character. Although these didn't go under the name Skate Crew, most fans consider them the spiritual 7th crew. The 6 dudes seen in this release aren't too special besides this Wet Willie, who at first glance appears to be a misnamed Got Milk reference, but it might be referencing Flameboy's milk carton cameo.